I lost everything in one night. My job, my reputation, my friends. All because my roommate told one lie. And everyone believed her. But what she didn't know was, I had already started setting the trap. My name is Daniel Carter. 2 years ago, I moved to Chicago with one goal: start over. New city, new job, new life. Not even close. I worked as a junior accountant at a mid-sized firm, barely making enough to cover rent and student loans. So when I found a roommate situation that seemed perfect, I didn't question it. Her name was Chloe. She was everything I wasn't. Outgoing, confident, effortlessly charming. The kind of person who could walk into a room and instantly own it. At first, living with her felt easy. We split bills, shared groceries, even watched Netflix together some nights. She'd laugh at my dry jokes. I'd listen to her long stories about work drama. It felt normal, safe, like I'd finally landed on my feet. But looking back now, that was my first mistake. It started small, missing cash from my wallet. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I spent it and forgot. Maybe I dropped it somewhere. Then it happened again, and again. Each time, just enough to make me doubt my own memory, but not enough to accuse anyone. Until one night, I came home early. Chloe wasn't expecting me. She was standing near my desk, my drawer open. She froze when she saw me. For a second, just a second, her smile slipped. Then it came back. "Hey, you're home early." I remember forcing a smile back. "Yeah, meeting got canceled." She casually closed the drawer. "Oh, I was just looking for a pen." A pen. From my locked drawer. I should have said something. I should have confronted her right then. But I didn't, because I didn't have proof. And Chloe? Very good at playing innocent. Everything collapsed a week later. I was called into my manager's office. HR was there. That's never a good sign. They sat me down and slid a printed report across the table. Unauthorized transfers. Thousands of dollars. All traced back to my login. I laughed, at first, because it didn't make sense. I didn't do this, but they weren't smiling. Then came the words that hit harder than anything else. "We've also received a statement from someone you live with." My stomach dropped. Chloe. She reported suspicious behavior, late-night work access, financial stress. It was perfect. Too perfect. She had built a story around me, piece by piece, and now, I was the villain. I was suspended that same day. 2 days later, I was fired. News spreads fast. Friends stopped answering my calls. Coworkers avoided me. Even people I trusted started looking at me differently. Like I was guilty. Like Chloe said I was. And the worst part? She stayed. In the apartment. Acting concerned. Acting supportive. "I can't believe they did this to you," she said once, placing a hand on my shoulder. I had to stop myself from laughing. Or screaming. Because I knew it was her. But knowing isn't the same as proving. And without proof, I was finished. That night I sat alone in my room. No job. No reputation. No future. And one thought kept repeating in my head. She planned this. This wasn't random. This wasn't impulse. This was calculated, which meant she'd do it again. And that's when it hit me. If Chloe was smart enough to frame me, then I had to be smarter. I didn't need to fight her. I needed to let her expose herself. So I made a decision. I wasn't going to clear my name. I was going to destroy her lie. Step 1. Become predictable. I acted broken, defeated. I stopped arguing, stopped questioning. Let her believe she'd won. She got comfortable. Too comfortable. Step 2. Create temptation. I borrowed money from a friend and withdrew cash, a lot of it. Then I made sure Chloe saw it. I left hints, casual mentions. I might move out soon, got some savings left. Her eyes lit up. just for a second, but I saw it. That same look from before. Step 3. Prepare the proof. I installed a hidden camera in my room. Silent. Invisible. Pointed directly at my desk. And then, I waited. It didn't take long. 3 days later, I accidentally left my door unlocked. Then I left the apartment. But I didn't go far. I sat in my car, watching the live feed on my phone. Minutes passed. Nothing. Then, the door opened. Chloe stepped in, careful, quiet, like she'd done this before. She went straight to my desk. No hesitation, no searching. She knew exactly where to look. She opened the drawer and smiled. That same smile, the one she used on everyone else, but this time, I saw the truth behind it. She took the cash, counted it, then pulled out her phone. And that's when everything changed. Because she wasn't just stealing, she was recording. Talking. I'll report this tomorrow. Say I found more evidence. That should finish him. I felt my hands tighten around the steering wheel. The confession. Clear, cold, calculated. And all of it, captured. I didn't confront her. Not yet. Because the best revenge is patience. The next day, she filed another report. Just like she said she would. Trying to bury me deeper. But this time, I was ready. I contacted my former company, requested a formal review, submitted the footage. All of it. The theft, the setup, the confession. At first, they were skeptical. Then they watched it, and everything changed. Within 48 hours, I got a call. Not from HR, from legal. They apologized, formally. The investigation was reopened. Chloe wasn't just a witness anymore. She was the suspect. And this time, she didn't have a story to hide behind. She was arrested a week later. Fraud, theft, false reporting. Everything she tried to pin on me came crashing back on her. I got my job back. With compensation. My record cleared. My name restored. But something inside me had changed. Because betrayal like that, it rewires you. It teaches you something you never forget. Trust is easy to give, but very expensive to lose. Chloe thought she was smarter than me, and for a while, she was. But in the end, she didn't lose because she made a mistake. She lost because she thought I wouldn't fight back.